we've seen a lot of your different outcomes, such as your Fizic platform, but on the other side also your contributions for the visual artists, as in for the 3D animations and also for that short film trailer. So what is your creative approach, or do you want to collaborate further in that direction?
So I set up Fizic as a platform mainly for myself, and it was a very in a way a very narcissistic thing. I wanted to do the music and the visuals, and so I was shooting the pictures or painting paintings, and I realized this was a good platform for me, but I also wanted to collaborate with other people, because this is what I enjoy doing, to have a nice creative exchange of ideas and experiences. So I did something with an artist from the Netherlands. She's actually Romanian, Diana Gheorghiu. She does now she's into 3D, and she did an installation for which I did the soundtrack, and that was a very, very nice experience, because she didn't expect anything, and the way I did the sound design and the soundtrack was I guess new for me as well. And so I really loved that collaboration. And then I did something for a short movie that a friend of mine made a while ago, and he didn't really know what to do with it. He had a different track as a soundtrack, but that wasn't licensed. And then I jumped in, and I just did everything, like from sound design to the music, and I think we're both really happy with it.
What are the next things that we can maybe expect from your Fizic platform?
For Fizic, I want to do something under my own name, Cosmin Nicolae, like an experimental cassette tape, sort of like an album, but not really that polished, just like a very DIY product. And then there's another platform that I use. I say platform, it sounds very complex and complicated, but it's not. It's a white label. It's called Sportiv. It's a more playful, more dance floor oriented thing, but also I like to have fun with it. And there's something coming out in November 2nd. 2 tracks from me, and then some more Cosmin stuff in the very near future. So that's about it.
And just to conclude everything, I was really intrigued by your tattoo, which I also found on the Facebook page of Fizic. It's like a stone sculpture or something. What's the meaning behind it?
It's actually an industrial object. It's something it's called a tetrapod, or a coastal breaker or something. They use it to build dams against floods or reflux, and those you can see at the seaside more often, and I used to see that in my childhood all the time when I went to the seaside. But then at some point I saw this, so this particular photo I took it somewhere near my hometown, and it was a very weird place for them, because they used to be on a river, and they were against flooding, obviously, but that river has been dry for about, I don't know, maybe more than 30 years. So they're just kind of in the middle of nowhere. So I like that kind of metaphor, and also this is why I put it on my skin.
That's interesting. But okay, thank you very much for setting up with me, and I hope to hear you play as no matter which one of your aliases. And have a good day, right?
Yeah, thank you for having me, Tina.
Yeah.